2600. I just wanted to see if it pops off, and it did.
Man, good thing I had the headrest.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you guys have been doing well. I know I have been doing actually really well, man. I'm happy the way things are going right now. New year, new goals. Wayne's on his way right there. I don't know if you guys can see him. Wayne. All right, but anyways, got a lot to go over. As you guys seen on my last videos, I'm starting to weld more. I'm working with my father-in-law with semis and stuff like that, learning some trade. But when it comes down to it, I mean, I'm doing all of that stuff for this thing here. This thing takes up all my time. And, you know, yep, got to get to the drag strip. So I'm going to go over a little bit what's going on here. Obviously, you guys can see the C85 there. Got some goals we need to accomplish very, very soon. So I'm going to get into that today with today's video. And I'm going to let you know what I'm going to be doing. So stay tuned. All right, man. Wayne, what's up?
Me, I'm here, man.
It's good to see you, man.
It's good to be seen.
Look at Wayne has been helping me with the garage, man. Wayne, if you look at it from here, I think I have myself a garage now.
It looks good. It's getting there.
It's coming along, man. Oh, I've been looking into getting a banner that goes up there.
Yeah.
It says Diablito Speeds on there.
You need
That'd be pretty cool.
Up here too.
A banner.
People gotta know. You gotta let people know that what you're doing.
All right, guys, with this, so as I told you briefly on the intro, the Mustang is going to go back on E85, right? The sole reason is I got a test and tune coming up on January 27th. I have it right here. I'm going to explain. This is what I'm going to explain. On January 27th, I have a test and tune because a month exactly from that, well, almost, on February 26th, I want to get into a little competition out here in my area. It's gonna be naturally aspirated because I won't have, or if I do have my turbo parts by then, I won't have them installed by then. I want to get it a drag strip, so I'm gonna go naturally aspirated. So that's why I'm going back on E85, and when I race, I'm gonna be using C85. But that's a whole bunch of things. It can take 20 minutes just explaining all that. What we're gonna do today, me and Wayne, since it's such a perfect day today, and I got 40 minutes before I got to go back to this ridiculous training. What are we gonna? Oh yeah, yesterday I tried out the car at 2600, which I have been. As far as my trans brake and two-step was concerned, the reason I wanted to try out because it's been kind of sticking a little bit. My switch, my trans brake switch. So I wanted to go try it out. So everything seems to be working out now. So now I'm going up to 28 because when I go to the drag strip on Thursday, which on the 27th, I'm gonna have 3 runs. I'm gonna run one at 28, I'm gonna run one at 3, and I'm gonna run one at 3200. I'm gonna see, you know, which one is producing me better times. If you think about it, 3200 seems to be probably the best one, but you never know. Maybe it's hitting too hard and I'm having trouble getting out the hole. Don't know. That's why I gotta test it out. All right, so I'm gonna do that, and then oh yeah, and talking about that, my switch, because right now I have my switch right here. Then you can hear it click off. This switch here is going to be moved to here. So actually, Wayne, I already ordered, remember those buttons I told you again, the momentary buttons?
Right.
I ordered them up. So
Good.
They should be coming in hopefully next week.
Good.
And they come with the coil cord. So they extend.
Right.
So I'm going to run my trans switch there. This switch here, so you guys know, just in case you guys are new to the channel, is this switch here activates my trans brake and my two-step at the same time, and I did that by running a relay and tying both of them together in there. Okay, so that's how it runs. So every time I press that button, trans brake's engaged, two-step is engaged, and then once I let it go, I can go, which I'll show you guys in a few minutes once I get out to the street. This one here turns on my trans brake because I don't want the trans brake always running, so that turns it on and off. So that essentially is going to be put here Trans brake's gonna be here, and I already have my bump box here. I'll explain that later. This helps me bump and stage the car into the staging lane. But anyways, enough of all that. Let's get this Mustang going. Mustang's been running good lately. Got my Hoosier slicks there. Those have been real good. Got the front runners there. Those are kind of on the way out, but they'll last me all summer. And other than that, that's it. Wayne, you ready to go?
I'm ready.
You down to drive the car?
No.
Nah. All right, let's get going.
Yeah.
All right, man, we're in the car. Wayno's nice and comfortable. That does look. Imagine I had one of these race seats in there, Wayne. There's no way you get in there, man.
No.
All right, we got to be quick. Remember, I'm just testing, so I got 6 miles to empty. I got to let this gas drain out. I want it as empty as possible when I switch over back to ethanol. And I'm probably gonna stay at ethanol. We'll talk about that later, but I'm probably gonna stay at ethanol for a little bit. And then that's it. So, oh, actually, I gotta change the two-step to 2800.
Yeah.
So let me go and do that right now. I guess, man, when all these morons start parking there? It makes it impossible to.
I know, it's horrible.
Got 3 miles to empty. that thing makes you. It's like pulling teeth up. When you look down and you're like 2 miles to empty, and you're 4 miles away from your destination. It should hold at 2800. I just wanted to see if it pops off, and it did.
Man, good thing I had the headrest.
You're looking back too.
I was looking over there. I'm looking for cops. And you hit it. Man alive, my head just
went back.
felt like somebody hit me in the head with a hammer.
Next time we come out here, I'm gonna hit a 3,000 hit.
That was 28?
That was 28.
Wow. Right.
All right, guys, so we're back. I'm telling you, it was just a quick little test. I wasn't gonna go full bore. Just wanted to see. Basically, I'm just seeing if my switch is working. Like I told you before, it was getting stuck, and it was basically just holding the trans brake, wasn't letting it go. But that was at 2800. It felt good. Next time I'm gonna do 3,000. I don't know if I'm gonna do it today. Maybe later. But I do got to get in there and do some welding today, so I got to do that too. And then what I am waiting for, like I said, is these switches here. That's gonna be a lot way better, because I'm always gonna be able to have one hand on the steering wheel. Right now, I would have to have holding this one here, and then bump with that one, and then once I'm bumped in, I can drop that, so that's okay, and I can hold it. But I feel always more comfortable holding the steering wheel with my left. My right hand can be free, so that's usually how I always go anyway. So I'll be able to hold the trans brake two-step, bump with my right hand, let the bump go, and then I can just be ready to launch off that lane. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I actually gotta let the car run. I'm gonna let it cool for a little bit though. I still gotta let it run, and I gotta dump in some ethanol, because I'm gonna have to need to make that transition over. And there's a few other things I gotta do, so I'll get back to you guys on that one. All right, guys, so finished up with my training. Got a little job right now that I'm gonna take care of. But just to finish up with the Mustang, feels good. It feels really good. All I'm really waiting on now, just so I can run it NA, is I want to move my like I said, my trans brake and my two-step switch up to the steering wheel. So I ordered that stuff up. I'm gonna put that up. Oh, I need to go over back to ethanol, so I need to turn on the car. I'm almost at full empty, so I'm gonna do that. Put some E85 and eventually run E85 into a race day, or a couple days before race day, and make sure I have some full C85 in there when I go to the track. Because I'm pretty much there. I already have this tune. Just gotta, to put it back in. Gap's already a gap, 0.050. Still gotta remove some more sound deadener. I know it's probably not gonna make a huge difference, but it's gonna make a huge difference down the road. The more weight I can take off, the better. Not only now, but when I'm on turbo. So other than that, just fine tune it. Go to Irwindale, go to the local drag strip on the 27th, which is a few weeks from now. Okay, kind of get the car kind of dialed in, see how it's going, suspension, all that stuff, and then go from there. But yeah, man, other than that, let me take care of this car. I'm gonna show you what kind of cars coming in. I actually really don't know what's coming in. I know we're gonna put some he has some letters that I'm gonna put on, so we'll catch you guys on that. So other than that, catch you soon. All right, guys, so good and bad. The guy who came for the letters, he I guess I should have asked, but he didn't tell me that his wheels were so stretched that literally his sidewall went from being about 1.5 inches to like literally half an inch. So he didn't let me know that, and I didn't ask, so we couldn't put the letters that he had brought to on. But that's all right, because you know there's always something to do. So what I'm gonna do is I do want to make this swap over to E85 today. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the car, let this thing run a little bit, fill it up with some E85, and then that way at least I can check that mark off. I have the tune, I'll put the tune in there, the fuel's in there, start it up, and I'll have that set. I'll have my gap, spark plug gap set, and all it really is just waiting on that trans brake switch to come in, put that in, and then go out on the streets and test it out, because I want to be able to test this thing out as good as it possibly can on the 27th to how I'm gonna have it, because that might be the last time before I head out on the 26th. That will be my last testing tune. So we'll see. Maybe if I can make one more. We'll see. We'll see about that. But let me go ahead and get started before I lose daylight, man.
This is E85.
E85?
I just put E85 in a C85 tank. This is what I take to Irwin now, just in case if I run out of gas and I got to get home or something. I got 5 gallons. 5 gallons gets me home easy.
Right.
All right, guys. So E85 is in. Last time I did this, I almost turned on the car without, putting in the right tune. It would have not something terrible because I would have realized and turned it right off. But still, why go through that, you know? So that's when I had nitrous. That's still when I had nitrous on 91. That's when I had nitrous in the MS109. Nitrous MS109. This one right here was my fastest time in the Mustang so far. This is C85 and nitrous. This is PMAS with injectors and E85. This is it. Flash this motherfucking tune. Okay. Turn key, do not start. And the system's gonna do its thing. And then once you put the tune in, you check it again real quick just in case the right tune's in.
Right.
Before you start it up.
Right.
So it says right there. So if you guys are new to the N gauge, I really like the N gauge. I kind of heard that Lund Racing is going away from them. I'm not too sure. I went on their website yesterday and I kind of looked around and it looks like they still sell the N gauge. But we'll see. We'll see what's the story behind that once I get tuned by them. Hopefully in the next, sooner rather than later, because I got a turbo and I got to get it tuned, so. But you just got to wait on that. Usually it says up to about 3 minutes, but it's usually around there, maybe a little more. Especially when you're changing drastically from kind of basically almost any tune. All right, guys, so the tune's in. See that? Tune installed successfully. Turn key off for 10 seconds, then start the car. Let's see. Right away. Man, she started up right up.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing because it was empty. The injectors are empty and still it just bam, right up.
Fuel pump sucked it up right up quick.
Yeah, amazing.
All right, guys, so car is on E85 now. So that's another thing I can check off the list there. E85 for now. Once I get to the strip, or a little bit before that, maybe a day before, I'm going to C85. Gapped already. So the next biggest thing is to fine tune it with the bump and the trans brake switch. I need to get, continue removing more sound deadener and just get after it. So that's gonna bring me to the end of this video. Definitely more videos coming up on the Mustang soon, like out on the street testing. I still gotta stress my 3000, my 3200 launch. I'm gonna push a little bit more on that one just because I see everything's working fine. My trans brake switch is coming in, so I'm gonna put that in there, go test that out. So everything is coming into place. So keep an eye out for those videos. They're gonna be coming to you, if not this week, next, very, very soon. But other than that, enjoy the rest of your night, guys, and keep grinding out there, man.